Welcome to week 3 of the SSBL Minors. Today, here in the first hour, our featured broadcast is the Storm taking on the Cherry Bombers, both looking for their first victory of the season. Cherry Bombers 0-1, 0-2 are the Storm, and Obi-Wan Mahomey is on the mound to start here for the Cherry Bombers. And that one's going to be out the middle. That's through. That's by Mahomey. And that's a leadoff single for Mags Mulberry.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
That'll bring up Andrew Studd. Cherry Bombers. Well, that one's going to be in the left field corner, and that will advance the runner to third. A double by Studd. Second and third now for Buck Bullseye. Well, I was going to say was Cherry Bombers struggled with Risens late in their first game of the season, and they're struggling here in the first. But Mahomey will get himself a strikeout. First out of the game. And here is Mitchell O'Brien. Mitchell O'Brien has 2 runners in scoring position, and he watches 2 of them. The 2-0 count, and this one's going to be popped up in foul territory down the right field line. Diving, sliding. Everybody is jumping towards that ball, and they make the catch. A dive, a slide, and an out. 2 outs here for the Cherry Bombers. And it's Shane Mickey. And this ball is hit to right field. This ball is carrying, and that ball is just over the wall. And that's a 3-run shot by Shane Mickey. What an interesting first, or top of the first, rather. Go from runners at second and third, nobody out.
The left fielder, number 33.
To 2 outs after an incredible catch. To then a 3-run blast by Shane Mickey. And here is Nevada Vega, Season 1 champion. Nevada Vega with the wrong fielders here in the minors. And he will swing and miss there for strike 3. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Storm. We head to the bottom of the first. Cherry Bombers will have Danny Diamonds. Shreya Snyder on the mound.
Now batting, the second
And here is Graham Britton.
60.
And this one's going to be grounded, and that one gets through. That one's by the glove of the first baseman. And Ferris Irons.
Shortstop, number 23.
Check swing there. That one is in for a strike. The pitch from Snyder, low and outside. Count even here at 2 for Irons. The pitch is going to be up in the zone. Full count. Payoff pitch on the way, and that ball is out of the zone. So a walk gives the Cherry Bombers runner at first and second for Albert Pujols. Check swing. The first pitch for a strike, and this one's going to be up the middle by the diving glove. So bases are now loaded for Kent Iffy Jr.
Right fielder, number 10.
That one's low. 1-1 the count. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded. 2-2. Tough out is on. And he'll foul that one away. Full count. That one's hard hit. Diving stop by Risen. In time for the out at second. Not in time for the double play. Run will score. And that brings up Dam Armstrong Hula. Runners at the corners, 2 outs here in the first. Check swing, 1-1 count. A diving catch by Ken Risen. 2 runners are left stranded. We head to the second, and the Risen portion of the lineup due up for the Storm. Mahomey with an 0-2 count. 2 strikeouts for Mahomey, despite being down here. And Roberto Risen.
Number 13.
Mojo back up to neutral for Mahomey.
47.
And he faces the final Risen player in this lineup, and that'll be another grounder to second. And 1, 2, 3 go the Storm. We head to the bottom half. Trenton Pearson called down from the majors
Now batting. The
will lead off the bottom of the second.
number 13.
And that's a hard hit ball to the third. Risen makes the stop in time. Pearson too slow.
The left.
Hayden Cray Cray.
Number 26.
That one's at the middle. That one's through. Base hit for Cray Cray.
Now batting. The first baseman. Number 50.
Brings up Risen. Harley Risen.
Nope, that's high. Nope, high. Ball inside.
That one's going to be popped up just by the dugout and caught by Shane Mickey for out number 2. And we're back to the top of the lineup, Danny Diamonds.
Fielder. Number 25.
And broken bat here popped up to third. That's out number 3. We head to the third inning. 3-1 score.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 88.
Ball high. Steer out. Fair ball.
That's an infield single
Now
for Max Mulberry, and here's Andrew Studd.
number 20.
And Studd cranks that one to center field. That ball is carrying, and that one is out of here. What a shot by Studd.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Number 6.
5-1 score.
Steer out. Stick. Foul.
Buck Bullseye. We'll pop this one up foul territory. That's caught by Albert Pujols.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Here's Mitchell
Number
Mitchell
64.
O'Brien.
Nope, that's inside. Nope, that's inside. Steer out.
This one's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That one's going to roll to the wall. Danny Diamonds can't pick it up. And that's a double for Mitchell O'Brien.
Now batting. The catcher. Number 55.
Steer out.
That one gets through. Base hit. Oh, and the runner will head to second, but nobody's at first. Runner was almost halfway to second.
The left fielder.
Nobody covering first.
3.
Runners at the corners, one out for Nevada Vega, and that one's outside. Hard hit ball to short, caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And the rising third,
Pitching.
Fields Goodman will come into pitch for the Cherry Bombers. 2 2/3 for Mahomie, and this one is going to be into the gap, and that will score 2. And it's a bases clearing double at 7-1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Risons once again coming in clutch for this against this Cherry Bombers pitching staff. Seems like they struggle quite. And that's a tough dive. And runners will be at the corners once again. Cherry Bombers look like they struggle with Risons. And here's Ken Rison. That one's diving stop by Britton in time for out number 3. That one almost snuck through. 4 runs here in the third, 7-1 game as we head to the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 60.
Nope, nope. Ball inside. Ball for taking this.
That's a walk.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
Steer out.
Sky high hit to right, and that's going to be caught by O'Brien for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 55.
Hard hit ball, that one's through. And that'll bring up Kent Iffy Jr., runner at first and second.
Number
1 out,
Ball inside.
and an inside pitch starts the at-bat.
Steer out.
That one's hit hard. High and deep to right center field. At the wall is Stud. He makes the catch. Runner will advance to third.
now batting, the catcher, number
That brings up Dam Armstrong Hula. Runners at the corners.
Nope, high. Foul ball. Strike.
That's a strikeout. And a pissed off Dam Armstrong Hula. We head to the 4th.
now batting, the shortstop, number 88.
Steer out. Steer out.
Grounder to short, left-handed throw.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
Nope, that's inside. Foul. Strike.
Lifted to left. Out number 2.
Now
Brings up Buck Bullseye.
designated hitter, number 6.
Ball inside. Steer out.
On a 1, 2, 3, 4th, we head to the bottom half. Trenton Pearson will lead it off.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13.
Steer high. Off the plate. Steer high. Foul ball. Strike.
And a strikeout of Pearson
Now batting,
brings up Cray Cray.
the left fielder, number 26. Now batting, the first baseman, number 53.
2 outs brings up Harley Risen.
Steer high. Nope, that's inside. Foul ball.
This one lifted to left. Nevada Vega will make the catch. And a 1-2-3 bottom half. We head to the top of the 5th. Mitchell O'Brien will lead it off for the Storm.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 55.
Comebacker.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 33.
Quick 2 outs here in the 5th.
That's foul. Strike. Strike 3 out.
1-2-3. Danny Diamonds will lead it off for the Cherry Bombers. They trail by 6.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 25.
Foul ball.
Fouled away. Jammed on that one. This one will be caught by the shortstop Mulberry.
Now
And
batting,
that'll bring up Graham Britton, 1-for-1 with a walk.
number 60.
Foul ball. Foul. Jack.
Strikeout.
Now
Brings
batting,
up
the
Irons.
shortstop, number 23.
Ball inside. Ball inside. Steer high. Nope, high. Steer high. Steer high.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 36.
Steer high.
'The second baseman, number 13.
You're out.
2 outs.
Batting, the first baseman, number
Ken Risen.
47.
0 for 2. Believe the only Ryzen that hasn't done any damage. And, oh, I speak too soon. This one will be off the wall. And if it was just a bit to the right, that one's out of here.
Now batting,
Max Mulberry,
number 88.
2 for 3. And she'll pop it up in foul territory. The catcher,
You're out.
Hula, is there.
Now batting, the third base. Now pitching, number 59.
Nope, that's outside. Foul. That's outside. Ridiculous.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10.
Stira. Stira.
Now back, the catcher, number 2.
Stira. Stira.
This one's going to be hit to right center field. That one's going to be trouble. 2 runs will come in to score. 7-3. Nobody out with a runner at second. Trenton Pearson.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Hits that one to center field. Back goes Stud at the wall. Get out of here. Seven to 5.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 26.
This one line to center, right at Stud for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 53.
Stira. High. Ball high. Foul. Nope, take your base.
A walk.
Now batting, the center field. Now batting, number
And here is
23.
Ugo Hokey Pokey.
Ball in.
It's one swing baseball here in the 6th.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a hard hit ball. Gets through.
See.
A single for Hokey Pokey brings up Graham Britton.
Second baseman, number 60.
And this one will be popped up in the infield. There's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 23.
Nope, that's low. Nope, low. Nope, take your base.
Now batting, the third. Now pitching, number 41.
Bases loaded. This ball is hit to center field, but right at Stud. They get 4 and cut into the lead. They now just trail by 2. We head to the 7th. Stud will lead it off.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
Hokey Pokey playing left. Cray Cray moves to center.
That's outside. Nope, ball four.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6.
That's high. Stira. Stira. Strike for you now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Brings up Mitchell O'Brien. Runner at first, 1 out.
Nope, that's outside.
Check swing.
Stira. Stira.
Count even at 2.
Strike.
And he swings and misses. A strikeout for Goodman.
Now batting, the catcher, number 55.
And here's Shane Mickey.
Stira.
2 for 3.
Piercing.
I'll check him at first. Mojo down for Goodman. And this one's going to be a dribbler in front of the plate. Hula is there. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. 7-5 the score. Trenton Pearson up. Homered his last time. And he'll line out here. 1, 2, 3 go the Cherry Bombers. We head to the 8th. Vega, and then followed by Risons.
Now batting the left fielder, number 33.
Nope. Steer. Steer. Ball inside. That's down. Foul. Out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 36.
One away. Wando Rison will face Fields Goodman. He's at 55 pitches now.
Nope. That's
Check swing. That one's in for a ball. 2-2 now. And another strikeout for Goodman.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13.
4 Ks for Goodman. And this ball is going to be hit deep to center field. Back at the wall is Cray Cray and caught. Just in front of the wall. Cray Cray will lead things off in the bottom half of the 8th. They trail by 2.
Now batting the center fielder, number 26.
And the leadoff single.
Now batting the first baseman, now batting number 21.
Steer.
And caught stealing is Cray Cray. Shepard will strike out, and that's a quick 2 outs now.
Now batting the left fielder.
Caught stealing and then a strikeout. Hokey pokey up with 2 outs here in the 8th.
Nope. Outside. Steer. Nope. That's inside. That's outside. Taking it.
Now batting
HP draws the walk, and then I'll bring up Graham Britton.
number 60.
Outside.
1 for 3 is Britton.
Steer out.
This one's going to be hit to left, and that's down. 2 runners on. The go-ahead run now at the plate in Ferris Irons, 0 for 2
Shortstop,
with 2 walks.
number 23.
Check swing. In for a strike, and that one will be in the dirt. And then double steal, but fouled. Double steal was on. Looks like a hit and run, because there's no speed at second. And popped up. Two runners stranded. We head to the 9th inning. Rison, Mulberry, and Stud due up for the Storm.
Now batting the first baseman. Now in the game, number 19.
So Rison at third, Pool Holes at first.
Foul.
One away.
Now batting the shortstop, number 88.
Steer.
Oh, that one's going to be off the glove. Tough jump.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20.
Ball. Outside.
Diving, and that's a... There's just all kinds of mistakes. Or tough
Now batting
Tough
the designated
outs
hitter.
for
Now
tough
pitching,
ground balls, tough line drives, tough everything. Runners at first and second, 1 out. For Buck Bullseye, he's 0 for 4. Smitty, Werber, Jackerman Jensen is on the mound, and that's going to be lined to center field. Cray will throw it home. The runner is going to advance, and not in time. That's going to be a pass, but Werber, Jackerman Jensen is there, and that's another run. 8-5. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Mitchell O'Brien fouls off the first pitch.
Ball inside. Nope, that's inside. Ball inside.
That one's going to get through. 1 run will come in. A second will halt at third. So just 1 run. Runners at the corners for Shane Mickey.
Number 55.
Ground ball to second.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 33.
Ball out.
That's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the ninth.
The first base,
Pujols will lead it off.
number 55.
And that's up the middle. Base hit, leadoff single for Pujols.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10.
This one line to right. Caught by O'Brien for out number 1.
Now batting,
Here's Dan Armstrong Hula.
number 2.
Nope, high.
Popped up left center field. Stud
Out.
makes the catch, 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13.
Steer high. That's high. Steer.
And the Storm will win. 10-5 the final. Stud and Mulberry going off for the Storm. Mickey adding that first home run. Snyder gets the win. Mahomey with the loss. 2 2/3, 7 hits, 7 earned. 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 home runs. We'll be back for the second hour. Thanks for tuning in to the SSBL Miners here on YouTube.